As many of you already know, Caitlin and Derrick are big sports fans. They especially love the 2017 Super Bowl champions, the New England Patriots. Football and marriage isn't all that different. It's really fun. It takes a lot of teamwork as well as practice. Despite the occasional fumbles, dropped passes, and deflated footballs, it's all about being a team and looking down the field together. You two can accomplish anything, as the Patriots did in Super Bowl 51 and in overtime.
I'm Megan, Caitlin's older, wiser sister. I sat down a few weeks ago to begin writing this speech, and I thought back to the speech that Caitlin said at my wedding last November. Growing up, my mother always said how lucky we were to have a sister, a best friend for life. As a child, I did not always see it that way. A sister to me was someone I could boss around. A sister to me was someone who always copied me. If you have a sister, you know that happens. My mom did her fair share of dressing us in matching outfits, even though we were 3 years apart. As we grew older, Caitlin wanted to be just like her big sister. I got engaged, and then she does. I get married, then she does. Well, Caitlin, I'm not sure if you're ready to copy me on one other thing. Well, no, April Fools. I'm not really. It was just a joke, but
I've known this guy since 1992. We worked at Universal Studios together. We worked in the merchandising department. He was working part-time and I was working full-time. We were both going to school. When I fast forward to now, I never thought we would get to this point. And the reason why I'm saying this is that, when you have friends, they don't last forever at times. When you're in your 20s, you never know who you're going to be ending up with or who's going to be your friends, your closest friends. And, Derrick, he's all that and then some. He's a great guy. We just shared so many things, about girls, about school, about family, about, even going to parties. I'm really very grateful to be part of this wedding, and the reason why is because just like in life and just like with your family, you go through some good times and you go through some bad times. And I know that at some point, Derrick and I did hit a bad time, but I'm really glad to, be here right now today, sitting and watching this go down right now.
Many people may not know this, but I was actually there when Derrick and Caitlin met. My brother was hosting a pub crawl in Boston, and myself, Caitlin, and Erica, one of the bridesmaids, were in attendance. And normally the three of us would go, we would, drink, socialize, but mainly would stick together. And as the afternoon wore on, Erica and I began to notice Caitlin was nowhere to be found. We looked across the room and we saw her with this handsome man. We're like, ooh, what's going on over there? And I knew we had to be special to draw her away from us on that day. And then after Caitlin and Derrick officially began dating, I could really see a change in her. She was happy, she was excited for the future, and she found the man that had the same interests as her. When Caitlin told me she was moving to Massachusetts, I knew that he had to be the one for her. Even a few weekends ago, Caitlin shared with her bridesmaids how perfect Derrick is for her. And I'm truly happy that you have found one another, and I'm excited to have you join our family.
He told me specifically that I love Caitlin, I'm gonna marry this woman. And you know what the funny thing is that we've had 3 different conversations in 3 weeks, and I've never heard him so not only, that's what he wanted, that's what he was gonna get, that's who he is. Every conversation that we've had, it was never like that with anything, whether it be, what are we gonna do in our jobs and what are we gonna go ahead and do with family, and things of that nature. He knew what he wanted and he was going to pursue it.
In all seriousness, having a sister is truly a gift. My mom was right. I know that Caitlin will always be there for me. She loves me unconditionally, and I know I can tell her anything. She gives the best hugs. Sorry, Andrew. And we have the greatest times together, and I'm really proud to call you my sister. As one newlywed to another, the best days are to come. Enjoy every moment and cherish all the memories you make. Being married is truly a wonderful thing.
Of the greatest quarterback ever, Tom Brady. Sometimes some of the toughest things you deal with end up being the best things because you realize the people that you can rely on that love you and support you through it. You are that team. You love and support each other, and that's why we're here today.